Hi, my name is Kumari Sky, and I am here to share with you a tutorial of the yin pose called cat pulling its tail. So this pose is mostly to target the quads and upper thighs, but it is a gentle twist if the shoulders are on the floor, and it's also a gentle compression of the lower back and a nice lateral stretch as well if you were to stay up on the elbow. So I'm going to show you the pose before I give you any more tips. So you'll start out just on the elbow. And this is where the lateral stretch can feel really good. You're going to step the top leg over and then reach back for the foot. That's one way. You can also come down on the floor like this. If you or your student have any lower back issues, make sure you go really slow just to feel into how it's going to be like. Most people will benefit from just staying propped up here on this arm. But an advanced way to do this pose is to start to lie the shoulders on the floor. I'll give you the side version of that. So stepping the leg over, reaching back for the foot, and then if possible, you can come down to lie on the floor. If this was a student I had, I would probably put something under this foot and something under this shoulder if that was comfortable for them, but not necessary to release the other shoulder to the floor. So some nice ways of propping this pose, especially if a person can't grab their foot. And with this one, we really need to remind ourselves and our students that we're not yanking on the foot. If you can't reach the foot, you could use a strap around the top of the foot. But if you can't reach it comfortably with your hand, then your body really isn't ready to do this one yet. You can use a bolster to prop that foot, and I'll show you what I mean by that. So if the person can't grab their foot, you could put a bolster here to just hold the leg. You can bring the arms overhead, or like I said, some people might have the flexibility to just come all the way around, but they would most likely be able to grab their foot. So that's cat pulling its tail. A counter pose for cat pulling its tail is child's pose or knees to chest. This pose is really nice to do after you do a forward fold. We're affecting the meridians of the stomach and spleen. So that's when the thigh is active, when you're holding the foot and the thigh is active. But also the urinary, bladder, and kidney meridians if this pose is done twisted. The areas affected where you're going to feel the most edge, where we're trying to feel an edge, is the lumbar and the sacrum, maybe the rib cage if they're feeling into a twist. You can hold this pose 3 to 5 minutes on each side. And like I said, make sure that you're not actively yanking on your foot in order to do the pose. It becomes really more yang-like then because you're exerting all that effort to hold the foot. That's the cat pulling its tail pose.